Something don't sound right, do it?
Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Carlos. This is RC Crazy. And if you guys like RC cars, updates, unboxing, builds, and more, do me a favor. Hit that like and subscribe button right there. It does help me out a bunch. Doesn't cost you guys anything whatsoever. Alright, guys. What we have on the bench today is my Traxxas Rustler. And this has been one of my favorite trucks, guys, that I've gotten over the last year. And I absolutely love it. And as you guys know, I recently picked up my dream truck, which is the Traxxas Sledge. And since Traxxas doesn't officially make a mini Sledge, what I decided to do, guys, is I decided to make my own version of the mini Sledge, except with a 1/10 scale chassis. And we're going to be using the Rustler chassis to kind of like start it off and get it going, guys. So what I have here today, guys, is I have a bunch of parts that I'm going to be putting in here. I have a new 4S motor in ESC. This is a Hobby Wing Max 10. We got some new tires over here that we're going to be putting on there because the Sledge does have some huge tires. We also have some new shocks that we're going to be using on here as well, guys. Let's take one of these out real quick. I think this will go with the look because the Sledge does have aluminum coilover shocks. We're going to also be installing the center chassis brace here because the Sledge has a center chassis brace. So we have one of those as well. And another thing the Sledge has, guys, is a huge wing. So we got this wing right here. This is actually the wing for the Traxxas Jado. So in part number 9019BLK. And since we're going to be upgrading that, guys, with a 4S motor, we also have a new steel pinion gear, guys, because we're going to be putting a lot of power in here. And I don't think that plastic pinion gear, spur gear in here is going to work, guys. So the first thing we're going to do, guys, is we're going to take off all the stuff that we're not going to be needing on this particular truck, which will be, of course, this old body. We don't need this anymore. Let's get this out of here. And then we're going to be removing the tires and the shocks and everything like that. So, and the motor. So let's go ahead and get everything out of here that we're not going to be using on this build. All right, guys, there we go. We got everything off of here that we're not going to be using, which, like I said, was the shocks, the tires, the motor, the ESC, all that has been taken out of here, guys. So we're not going to be using any of that whatsoever. And I think the first thing we're going to do, guys, is we're going to install this new spur gear, guys. This thing looks absolutely lovely. Now, this doesn't have a slipper clutch on it. So all the power from my motor is going to go directly to this spur gear, and it's going to be pushed out to the tires. So let's just take a look real quick to admire that everything is fully metal. So, but it should be relatively easy to replace this, guys. The only thing we're going to have to do is remove these two screws right here, and this whole part of the chassis should slide right off, which will give us access to this spur gear right up in here, and we'll be able to take that off and put that in. So that's going to be the first thing we're going to do. And then we're probably going to mount up our motor and ESC. Try to figure out a way to get that in there because this particular ESC does not have any place to screw like the Traxxas ESC does. So I'm probably going to use some two-sided sticky tape and hope that that works. So, but that's where we are right now, guys. So let's get to working. Get this spur gear put in here, and then we'll just start working. We'll just do from there. So let's get to having some fun. we have that put in there, but we run into our first issue here, guys. Now, I don't know what's going on, but you hear that? Sounds like something's rubbing up in there. So I'm going to probably try to order another steel spur gear and get this one replaced. I think this one is a little warped. If you see, it's rubbing right up against somewhere in there. So let's get this one taken off. Let's get another one ordered and see if that fixed the problem. If that doesn't fix the problem, we're just going to run back with our slipper clutch. But yeah, I don't like the way that sounds. So let's get this taken off. Let's get another one ordered. All right, guys, here we go. It's been a couple of days now, and we actually went ahead and ordered just a metal slipper clutch. So yeah, that's going to work out a lot better. Here's the original slipper clutch right here, guys. And I just really don't think that that's going to hold up with the power that we're going to put in here. So yeah, this metal one is real nice. So, but as you can see, guys, I've made a mess here. I made a big mess here, and I don't like working on this. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to use some YouTube magic and go ahead and get this thing knocked out, because I just want to see how it runs, and I'm quite sure that you guys just want to see it run too. So let's use some YouTube magic here. All right, guys, there we go. As you can see, we got everything put back in there. Let's take this off real quick. I was doing some measuring, but we got everything put back in there. Look at that real quick, guys. Look at how aggressive that thing looks. I lowered the shocks all the way down because I wanted it to have a low profile, aggressive look to it. But everything went in there very good. My stabilizing bar looks real good. The shocks look real good. Spin this around. We got a nice, like I said, that 4S ESC with a nice motor and a fan on both of those. And guys, yeah, this looks so good. I cannot wait to paint this thing up. But just take a look at how this body looks on here real quick, if I can get that on there right. But yeah, look at how that looks, guys. I was going to go with a very, kind of outlandish paint job, but I decided to just keep it simple with blue and black. So that's why you see the little pink lines there. I was going to try to etch some stuff out, but my Traxxas logo ended up being bigger than what I thought it was. So we're just going to go with a simple blue and black logo. I also, like I said, I was going to try to mount this wing on here, guys. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like that this wing, let me get it out of here. It doesn't look like this wing is going to be able to fit just right. Let me see that. There's not going to be a proper way to mount that because we have a little gap right in there. So we're just going to go back with the regular wing on it, but that would have been so cool. But anyway, we're just going to go back with the regular wing. So let's take this thing outside right now. I'm going to get it painted up. I'm not going to videotape me painting it, but because you guys have seen me paint before. If you want me to do a future tutorial on painting, just let me know, and I'll do it on my next body. But yeah, let me take this outside and get this painted up, and we'll be right back in a second. All right, guys, there we go. I got my body painted up, and I can say, guys, it looks very good. The Traxxas logo on there, my favorite color, blue. And I just wanted to go with that basic theme to match the inside, the blue and the black. So yeah, the last step we have to do, guys, is I have my body mounting cage. I have that taken off. I'm going to clean this up real good. We're going to throw the decals on there, and then I'm going to give you guys a final review in 3, 2, 1. Alright, guys, there you go. This thing looks absolutely amazing. I love the way it turned out. The blue and black, that blue does something for me, guys. A-okay. But yeah, this looks very good. I was playing around with it in the house for a split second, and I gave it its first little mark, but that's all right, guys. It is absolutely amazing and looks good. Now, we got the hard part out of the way. Of course, you know what time it is. Let's get some batteries charged up. I'm going to be running this 40C 5,000 milliamp CNH-L battery, and I'm probably going to also throw in one of my Arvanix batteries in here as 120C burst. So we got the hard part out of the way. Let's take this thing outside, see exactly what it can do. See you guys in a second. All right, guys, we got it outside. I'm out here with my boy Lee today, and as you can see, guys, yeah. Oh yeah, she's a different animal on that 4S. I'm just barely tapping the throttle. I'm just barely tapping the throttle. Get back over here. I gotta say, guys, it's looking real good. She's looking real good. The world's first 1/10 scale sledge. Created by RC Crazy. Yeah. So, if I'm running down there real quick, guys, we're gonna open her up and we're gonna see exactly what she can do. Back up, son. Get off of me. We're gonna run it down here real quick. All right, let's run it down at full speed real quick. Oh man, she's nice. Let's mess with my TSM some here, guys. My steering trim's off. There we go. That's what's wrong with it. Adjust that. Turn that off. All right, let's turn it down here. Let's bring it back, guys. Full speed. Oh no, watch out for that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Run it back down there again. Oh yeah, guys, the first 1/10 scale sledge. And those tires are barely ballooning, guys. These tires only cost me like $35 on Amazon. Oh yeah, she's showing out. She's showing out, guys. Oh my goodness. And I love the way the shocks are dipping down on it, guys. It's really handling great. It's really handling great. Like those adjustable shocks are really doing what they're supposed to do. Look at the dip. Yeah, they really are doing what they're supposed to do. And right now I'm running a CNHL 5,000 milliamp with just a 40C burst. Now I do have my Ovonics 120C burst. Now this is the 6 cell right here, but I'm gonna be running this one, the Turnigy, and this is a 100C burst in a minute to exactly really see what it can do. But with a 40C, it's crazy. It's crazy. It is crazy with the 40C. Like, so Traxxas, if you see this video, this is what we want. We want a 1/10 scale sledge. We don't want a 1/16 scale. That's been done. That's been done. Like you gave us the X Max, then you gave us the Max, which was a smaller version of the X Max. So make us a smaller version of the Sledge. Not a 1/16 scale, not a 1/12 scale, but a 1/10 scale. So we won't have to do it ourselves. But look at the wheelies, guys. Look at the wheelies. Let's get it over in some dirt and see exactly what it'll do. Oh man, that something don't sound right, do it? Oh, I done blew out something. Oh no. All right, guys, there we go. I was just trying to run it, and just trying to run it to get a few action shots, and she was sounding funny, guys. But what I think happened, guys, is that I tore up the rear diff. That was just too much power for it. So when I thought I went into LBC, it was just the rear diff had gone out. All right, guys, well, that's going to be the end of the video. That was the world's first 1/10 scale Traxxas sledge. Can use some more work, but I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna get it right for you guys. Figure out why I'm eating up that rear diff like that. Like I say, that's the second time, that's the second gear that I done went through in the last week. But all right, if you guys enjoyed the video, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button right there for me. It does help me out a bunch. Doesn't cost you guys anything whatsoever. And to all my subscribers out there, I love each and every one of you guys. God loves each and every one of you guys. And if you don't have a personal relationship with Jesus, I recommend you do so, guys. He wants to get to know you, and he wants you to get to know him. So, but I'll catch you guys on the next video. Once again, my name is Carlos. This has been RC Crazy. You guys have a blessed day. I'll catch y'all on the next one.